I'd like to talk about something that is very important and yet not something that really we don't want to talk about, because it's everywhere around us, is the COVID-19 and the uncertainty that surrounds it. Our whole nation is divided into two completely different points of view on it, as far as whether it's real, whether it's not, what is it, whether the masks help, whether we should wear a mask. All these different points of view create increasing division. And all these different points of view are all arising from one thing. And in this case, it appears to be the COVID-19. That is what is apparently causing it. But deeper than that, what the COVID is bringing up in us is uncertainty. The uncertainty is the uncomfortable thing. The object of the uncertainty in this case is this illness. So I'm going to focus on that. But the most important thing is to understand that whenever the object is, if you look at what's underneath it, it will bring clarity. The division around this, points of view, it comes from when we can establish a point of view or think we've established a point of view or side with someone else's point of view. It gives us something that we feel is solid, something that we feel we can hold on to, which in the situation, which is becoming increasingly fluid, is comfortable. The stance or the perspective gives us something to hold on to. This in itself is not a problem. But when we actually become enraptured with that stance or settle too deeply on it, then it becomes a problem. Because then our stance becomes solid when the situation is fluid. The situation is constantly changing, but our view on it can't change because we won't let it change, because we are holding on to trying to keep a solid paradigm in a moment when there are increasingly less solid ways to look at things. Allowing for this uncertainty, using your breath as the anchor point, is the key to do it. If we fight the uncertainty or try to convince ourselves of it's this or it's that, then it creates more anxiety in us and also more need to try to maintain that stance against whatever other stances are arising. This maintaining of stances creates a tremendous amount of tension in both us and in our environment. Allowing for the uncertainty is what will allow for release and allow you to see things from different points of view. Ultimately, when it comes to science, there are points of view, but science is fact, and fact is beyond dispute. But there are edges in science where there are a number of disputes, and those edges get blurred with the edges of fact, what is indisputable, what is not, like, for example, whether bacteria exists. We know that for a fact. Exactly what is happening there or what a virus is, there's a lot of mystery around that. And that is that mix of what we know and what we don't know. It's what the symbol of yin and yang means. It's what the symbol of the cosmic union is, the dance of opposites. And uncertainty is the place where they are meeting. It's this dynamic line between what we know and what we don't know. So remember, in this situation where we're feeling a lot of isolation and a lot of sense of aloneness and trying to find new ways of connecting, the most important thing is to stay in the moment and to allow for the feeling Do not fight your feelings, but also do not blame the situation, the people, the COVID, anything for our feelings. Understand the nature of our feelings. That is the key. And so that's an important question. What is the nature of our feelings? We'll talk about that in the next one. Stay in the moment and remember, embrace uncertainty. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like us and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified for when we post new videos. We would really love to hear your comments and suggestions. We love questions. We'll be happy to answer any of the questions you ask and go more in depth on them. We're exploring a number of very deep topics, so please ask. We'll talk to you soon.